All right. So I just finished seeing Anemone. Got to see that film. And I did see it. And I'm not going to say this movie is bad. What I will say is I enjoyed elements. I enjoyed elements of it. But if someone were to ask me, did I enjoy this film overall, I would have to say no. I would have to be completely honest in that regard. The acting was very great. Of course, you got Daniel Day-Lewis, you got Sean Bean. So you have some two great men in here coming to who are brothers, and they come together. And that when they were talking, it was really good. This is what I will say. I mean, if I'm not gonna spoil anything, but what I will say is the story is really about Sean Bean going back to get his brother, Daniel Day-Lewis. He's in the forest. He leaves to live alone in the forest for 20 years. He just basically going to see why did he leave, and also to bring him back to his son, because he has a son. And that's basically the journey of the film. That story that I just gave you, that little synopsis there, or that premise does not have to be over 2 hours long. It does not have to be that long. I mean, if they did something different with the film, maybe you could say, okay, it needs to be a little bit longer. But what they did, it did not have to be 2 hours. This film could have been an hour and 30 minutes, and I think it would have been so much better. I think people would have been like, oh my God, this is so great. Just have Daniel Day-Lewis. It'll be all of this amazing things. Hold on, my light's not working. Oh, look at that. We got some light going on. All right. Anyways, what I will say is, it's just like, it could have been a lot shorter. And here's the thing. They have a lot of beautiful cinematic shots. Beautiful. Like shots that probably took them 5 hours to create, to record it for about maybe like 5 minutes, not just 5 minutes, but like they have so many sweeping great shots of the area that brings you into the atmosphere, which is very good. But if you do that enough times and you don't move the story forward, then people are going to get bored. And that's why I feel like it was mainly like a slog fest to get to even the crux of the story, about the brother, bring him back to the son. You kind of know that already from the beginning, but it's like, there's so much, this film is padded by so much unnecessary things that don't need to be there. That's not advancing the story forward. And a lot of stuff where things happen and they don't explain it, maybe some people might say, hey, you need to watch it more than once to understand it. Understandable, but there's just so much unnecessary shots that's so long. And like, I get, like, my audience, when we walked in, you could feel the energy. Everyone was excited. They was like, yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis is gonna be good, da, 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 da. And then like in the middle of the film, when like nothing was happening and nothing was moving forward,